Hey everyone, how's everyone doing, huh? Well, I'm going to just do a quick cooking video, and I'm going to make some not make, but some pinto beans that I got from the Mexican restaurant here on Morris Street, as you can see. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to actually make a dish out of this with potatoes. As you can see, I have some diced potatoes, also with some onions. So I'm going to basically first cook these potatoes, and then once they're cooked, then I'm going to mix these, and then I'll cook together for maybe a minute. I also have a little bit of garlic. I'm going to use my typical, spices, turmeric and just turmeric and salt. I think that's what I'm going to use. And then I also am going to add a little bit of tomatoes, as you can see. And then for garnishing, I have baby spinach and cilantro, right? So the first thing we're going to do is turn on the heat. As you can see, medium heat in this pot, and I'm going to add the onions and potatoes in here, right? I think this is like an Idaho potato, one of those. So add these in here, and then add a little bit of olive oil. As you can see, I got some really nice olive oil from Spain, I think. So just add these olive oil, maybe like a 1 tablespoon, maybe 1/2, right? And then into this, make sure that the heat is not too high. As you can see, I'm going to lower the heat a little bit. And then into this, just bear with me, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. As you can see, just add a little bit of garlic into here. So as you can see, this is good enough. Because the beans are already cooked, so I'm going to cook the the potatoes first, and then the sea salt, as you can see, according to your taste buds, right? And then just a little bit of turmeric, and then probably I'm going to use a little bit of like so that's our organic, simply organic turmeric. And maybe I should use a little bit of black pepper too, right? Black pepper, as you can see. Grind the black pepper into this. Okay, so what else? What else? And then just mix this. Make sure you mix it, as you can see. And make sure, because the potatoes are going to stick. So make sure that you can constantly keep stirring. And then in a couple of minutes, we're going to add a little bit of water. I just want the onions and garlic to give out their aromas, and just get a little bit of color. Once they're done, then I'm going to add hot water, probably like 1/4 cup, and then let the potatoes cook for I would say about maybe 6 minutes, 6 to 8 minutes, and then I'm going to add the beans. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, so it's time to add a little bit of water. As you can see, the aromas from garlic and the onions and the potatoes, they are out of this world. So I'm going to, as you can see, the ingredients are also getting a little bit of color. So into this, we're going to add, I would say, hot water, 1/4 cup, at this cup maybe. So I think maybe a little bit more than 1/4. And then just, I'm going to, on top of this, I'm going to put the lid on. Hold on a second, I'm sorry, I have to clean the lid first. Bear with me. and then let the potatoes cook for maybe 6 minutes, because few minutes they were being sauteed with oil. They already were you know, have cooked a little bit. So okay, so I think this is good enough, the lid. Okay, here we go. So that's the lid, and bear with me. Okay, I don't want to make sure, I want to make sure that the water doesn't is not, you know, water is not dropped on iPhone camera. Okay, so as you can see, it's going to boil, so I'm going to put the lid on, and then just a few minutes, maybe 4 to 6 minutes, and then I'm going to add beans. As you can see, beans are really cooked, so you don't want to like really overcook them. So 1 minute after I add the bean, and oh, by the way, so I forgot one thing. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, I think I should add them now. I think so. I think tomatoes, I'm going to add them now to our potatoes, as you can see. So take the tomatoes, and then, as you can see, just one tomato diced. As you can see, that's going to give it a nice, you know, that acidic taste and texture. And then just put the lid back on. In a few minutes, we're going to add our beans, and then we are in business. One last thing, I'm going to also add a little bit of lemon juice, fresh lemon. All right, everyone. So it's time to add our beans. As you can see, our potatoes with tomatoes and onions are cooked. You don't want to burn them, as you can see. So the beans going on top of this, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water, as you can see here, because you want to make it flowy, you know, flowy, not soupy, but kind of like what is the term called? Flowy, is that what it is? And then you just mix all these, as you can see. Looks amazing. And then potatoes, I believe, are cooked. Let me just check one to make sure that they are. Make sure that the potatoes are very tender, very tender. You know, you don't want them to be like, you know, hard under your teeth, right? Is that what it is? All right, so let's see. Potatoes. Oh my God, it's hot, so be careful not to burn your. Okay, so here we go. Looks really amazing, as you can see. My improvised beans and potatoes dish. So I just mix these, as you can see, right? Amazing. So I'm gonna cook these probably for 2 more minutes. Well time. Not even 2 minutes, just 1 minute, so that the tastes and aromas from all the ingredients, especially beans, come out and blend with the other ingredients, right? So I think this is good enough. And so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to actually, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the heat, the stove, and then I'm going to add a little bit of fresh lemon juice into this, as you can see. Not a lot, because it already has tomatoes, so tomatoes already give you know, the dish acidic, and then acidic taste and texture, and then and then I'm going to add our garnishing, which are again chopped cilantro and a little bit of baby spinach, as you can see. So this is like my my dinner, at least part of my dinner for the next couple of days. And then you want to mix these, kind of not mix, but just spread out the garnishing so that you know, it's all over the dish. Is that what it is? Okay, actually maybe you can mix them. Yeah, just mix them, it doesn't matter. So there we go. There we go, sir, man, everybody else. Try this improvised dish at home, and I'm gonna taste this a little bit later on. And with that, this was my you know, cooking on the fly, and I'll see you all next time.